You offered to supply 250 head of well-broken horses at $55 a head.
That's right.
And finally, the bid of Mr. Ben Cartwright.
Sir.
And you offered to supply 250 head of well-broken horses at $58 a head. Contract goes to Mr. Ben Cartwright.
Now, hold on here. You better take another look. My bid is $3 a head less than his.
There's another consideration, Mr. Butler.
Yeah, what's that?
I inspected all the horses offered for sale here and found the Ponderosa stock in far better condition than any other. Mr. Cartwright, let's go out to your ranch and complete the details of the transaction. Yes. Better luck next time, sir.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna stop and pick up those supplies. I'll see you out the range later, mate.
Fine, I'll see you later.
All right. Eddie McKay come.
Jed McKay's boy?
That's him. I reckon he must have run off from here before you came, huh?
Yeah, he did.
He's back now. You know what he found?
And he ain't found it all yet.
Eddie, there's no way to soften it. Your pa's dead.
I know he's dead. I seen the grave. That ain't all I seen. I seen 21 bullet holes in the front of that house. Somebody like to shot it to pieces.
Yes, there was considerable shooting.
Why? What happened?
Now, you get a grip on yourself. So as I can tell you, your pa's back got worse after you left. A whole lot worse. Finally, he couldn't work at all. He went head over heels and dead. Then the papers come through, foreclosure, eviction notice. Now, Eddie, you know how mean your pa could get. Deputy Williams went out to serve him. Your pa put a bullet through his chest. He killed him.
And you killed Pa.
He didn't want to. Your pa fought it himself up in the house, wouldn't come out. Didn't seem like he wanted to come out alive. Now, you gotta understand, young fella, I had 10 good men, a posse out there risking their necks. He kept a-shooting at us, and there weren't nothing for us to do but shoot back. I'm sorry as can be, Eddie.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll bet you are.
Now, you hold on a minute.
You Edward McKay?
What of it?
Son of Tom McKay?
Yeah?
Where'd you get this horse?
My pa gave him to me.
I got a lien against anything this family owns. $150 still outstanding. I'm taking this horse and saddle to recover my money.
You can't do that.
Yes, he can, Eddie. Unless you can pay him what's owed.
Well, I ain't even got 10 cents.
And I take the horse and saddle.
No, you ain't.
Wait, fellas. Look here, Amos. What would happen if I took Eddie out to the Ponderosa and gave him a job? Then he could sort of pay you off a little at a time, huh?
No, sir. I let his paw have credit, and he beat me out what he owed.
What if I stood good for him?
No. I don't want no charity from you or anybody else in this place.
That kid's wild, mean. What do you want to try to help him for?
It was my bullet that killed his father.
Well, now, look who's back in town.
Mr. Butler.
That's right, Sam Butler. The man who gave you your first job. You glad to see me, boy?
Sure I am.
You little thief, you.
I am not.
You broke into my office, broke into my desk, and took $75, and you don't call that stealing?
I had to have that money. My pa needed it.
Let's go see the sheriff. You're going to jail.
No, wait a minute, Mr. Butler.
being
Please.
locked up.
I'm crazy scared of jail,
Ain't
please.
that just too bad?
Please, could I work it out?
What do you mean, work it out? Amos Road took your horse and your saddle. And I don't hire no man unless he's got something to ride.
Well, what am I gonna do?
Well, now, You just don't know. You had a chance to work for the Ponderosa. Why didn't you take it?
I don't want no charity.
Yeah, but Hoss owes you.
What's he owe me for?
He's the man who killed your pa.
Off Cartwright, huh?
Yeah.
The great chess master just sacrificed his bishop. Tricked you into that one, Joseph.
You sure did. Checkmate.
Well, I'll say one thing for you, Hoss. You're a good loser.
Yeah, well, he ought to be. He's had enough practice. I'll see you in the morning.
I'm going up to bed, too. Hoss?
Sir?
You going up?
No, I think I'll go ahead and get a little breath of fresh air. Just my luck to run into a family of skunks. What are you doing out here? Get on back in there. Go on.
You stand right still. Now you turn around. I ain't gonna shoot no man in the back.
Eddie, what are you doing here?
You're the man that killed my pa, ain't you?
Yes, I am.
My pa always said an eye for an eye.
Cool off, boy. Let me explain how it happened. You'll at least give me that much time, won't you?
Talk fast.
The sheriff deputized a bunch of us. I was only one of them. And he had me and another feller to fire in the windows just to keep your paw pinned down. That was all, just to pin him down. While the rest of them sneaked around and back and tried to get inside and capture him alive.
You're still a man that killed my pa.
It was an accident. I didn't mean to do it. I couldn't help it. He stood up just as I shot. You gotta believe that, boy. I didn't want to kill him. I didn't mean to kill him. If you think I've had a minute's peace since then, you're a lot more foolish, boy, than I think you are.
What difference? He's dead, ain't he?
There's a lot of difference, Ed. I shot your paw accidentally. You shoot me. That's murder. It's a big difference. That ain't an eye for an eye, Ed. One's accident. One's murder. You ever taken a man's life, Ed? It ain't something you can live with easy. Believe me, it ain't. But if murdering me is what you gotta do, then ain't no way I can stop you. So, get to murdering. Think about it. Think on it real hard, Ed. Ed, I want you to go on back into town and think on what you tried to do tonight. I think you'll come to the conclusion that You made the right decision. Now, you better go and get out of here in a hurry. Go on.
I just don't understand you. You say Eddie came looking for you with a gun, and you let him go.
He didn't use a gun, Paul. He could have shot me in the back.
Well, I think Pa's right. I think you made a mistake letting him go.
What was I supposed to have done? Killed him like I did his pa?
His pa was a murderer.
Oh, Joe. You know as well as I do that there wasn't a finer man in Nevada than Tom McKay before he had that accident and hurt his back. Best horseman I ever saw.
Oh, sure, he knew horses, but he certainly didn't know people. He'd only opened up, let somebody know about his troubles. Somebody to help him. We'd have helped him. First time he knew anything was wrong, he'd already killed the deputy.
And I killed him.
Oh, Hoss, there was a lot of shooting going on. Where you going?
I'm only going to town and see if I can find Eddie. I want to talk to him.
How about some coffee?
Not this time, Luke. Thank you.
Hello, Hoss.
Oh, howdy, Clem. How are you?
Anything I can do for you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Eddie McKay. You seen him?
Well, not today. You want something special?
I just want to talk to him, that's all. I figure I owe him that much.
Oh, Hoss, you don't owe that boy nothing.
Yeah, sort of like to talk to him anyhow. I'll see you, Clem.
Go on, Hoss.
Howdy, Amos.
Hey, howdy, Hoss.
How's business?
Well, pretty good if I can collect my money.
You seen Eddie McKay?
Yeah, it seems I did see him a little while ago.
Whereabouts?
I think he went into the cattleman's saloon.
Ah, fine. Thanks, Amos. Get me one of them sandwiches down there and a glass of sarsaparilla and bring it over here to this kid. Morning, Eddie.
I got nothing to say to you.
Eddie, that offer for a job on the Ponderosa that I made you is still good.
I ain't gonna work for the man that killed my pa.
Eddie, you gotta work somewhere.
Well, it ain't gonna be you.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm gonna be around town for a while. If you change your mind, look me up.
You made a mistake, Eddie. You shouldn't have turned down that job that Hoss offered you.
I ain't gonna work for him.
Oh, yes, you are.
What do you mean?
You can be useful to me working for the Cartwrights.
Oh.
I'll tell you what you need to know when the time comes.
All right, now, hold on. I don't want no part of this.
Well, you got no choice, Eddie. Now, take the job or go to jail for stealing that $75 from me.
Doggone.
Howdy, Joe. Boy around?
Yeah, he's out at the horse corral. What's he doing here?
Well, I figured we can always use another hand. And, well, Ed can do a few odd jobs around the place. If it's all right with you and Paul.
Yeah, well, it's fine with me. Casey's home with a sick wife. I got stuck with this job. He can start right now. Get back to breaking horses.
Yeah, I'll go out there with you. I figure I need to talk to Paul, you know. Eddie, get with us, buddy. We'll see you.
Work him. Attaboy. Andy, bring him over here. Pretty good.
Yeah, he's one of the best ones in the string. All right.
You were sawing wood.
I was, but Eddie McKay's doing it now. Gotta get back to busting these broncs.
What's Eddie doing out here?
I brought him back to town, boy. Well, maybe he can do some handy jobs around to make a good hand out of him. Doggone it, boy. I feel I owe that kid something. I feel responsible for him.
Why, do you think it's smart bringing him out here?
Paul, I don't think Ed is a bad boy. I think I can do something with him. I'd like to show you.
All right. Show me. Well, I think we're going to have to get rid of that animal. I don't think anybody's ever going to break him.
Don't you worry, I'll bust that hammerhead if it takes me all summer.
You may just have to ride him all summer.
What's Paul say about Eddie?
Well, he said I was going to have to show him. That's exactly what I intend to do. See you later.
Well, let's get back on him again.
What's the matter, Ed? Doesn't look like you got much work done.
I ain't gonna spend my life doing a lot of dirty, odd jobs for you or anybody else.
Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with cutting wood. You saw Joe doing it.
You don't have to do it all the time.
That's right. He's a top hand.
He's your brother.
Brother or not, he's a top hand. A top hand takes any job that comes along.
Well, I ain't gonna saw wood.
Let me tell you something, Ed. I brought you out here hoping to give you a chance to make something out of yourself. But I ain't gonna mollycoddle you. I'm gonna ask you to do something, and I'm gonna expect you to do it. But of course, that don't mean you have to do it. You can always ambling away from here, down the road and into town, into that saloon where I found you. But I got a notion you'll end up cleaning cuspidors to pay for drinks. It's your choice to make. Either you pick up that saw and go back to cutting the wood, or just hit the trail.